Let's talk about China's Taklamakan Desert, a place so vast and empty you could lose a country in it and no one would notice. Its name means you go in, but you don't come out. For centuries, it was a blank spot on the map, a place cartographers simply ignored. It's the last place you'd expect to find anything, and yet something is being built. Far from prying eyes, a colossal project is underway. This isn't a new village or a highway, this is something different. The scale is staggering. Imagine endless sand, then suddenly the glint of metal and the straight lines of human construction. It's an anomaly, a disruption in the natural order. The audacity of building something so enormous in such a hostile place is impressive and suspicious. Why here? Why go to all this trouble? Every bolt, every drop of water must be hauled across brutal terrain. You don't do that for a car factory. You do it because you have something to hide. In the Taklamakan, privacy is the only thing in abundance, and whatever's happening out there, they really don't want us to know. For years, only satellites noticed anything unusual, just endless sand, until the pictures started to change. First, a smudge. Then a network of lines, roads leading from nowhere to nowhere. These were proper paved roads, converging on a mysterious point. Then came the structures, enormous hangars, bizarre geometric patterns, buildings with no windows, and a perimeter fence stretching for miles. The most perplexing feature, multiple runways, one of them monstrously long. The pace of construction was frantic, fleets of trucks crawling across the landscape day and night. With each new satellite pass, the mystery deepened. New buildings, shifting layouts, relentless expansion. What are we looking at? A city, a military base, a launch site? Satellite images show us the what, but not the why. A massive dish antenna suggests communications. A launch pad hints at space ambitions. It's a jumble of high-tech and high security, as if a dozen secret projects were poured out onto the desert. The public is left to stare at blurry photos and wonder. Is it military, scientific, both? The only certainty, something big is happening, and it's not meant for our eyes. The desert secret is growing, and the world is watching. Why not just ask the Chinese government what's being built? People have tried. The answer? Silence. Officially, the base doesn't exist. No maps, no announcements, no ribbon cuttings, just a ghost on satellite imagery. Security is formidable, layers of fencing, watchtowers, constant patrols. Roads are controlled by military checkpoints. Unauthorized visitors are turned away. No signs, just barriers and armed guards. This isn't ordinary secrecy. It's a total blackout. It's Area 51 with Chinese characteristics. The denial is what makes it so fascinating. They haven't just classified the project, they've tried to erase it. In the digital age, that's bold and telling. The silence suggests whatever's happening is so sensitive, even acknowledging it is a risk. The world is left to speculate, analyze every grainy photo, debate every new structure. Is it a radar installation, a research lab? The silence amplifies every theory. By saying nothing, they've made the world listen more intently than ever. It's a masterclass in making something famous by pretending it isn't there. And when you see something this big and secret, you think military. The long runways, massive hangars, remote location, all classic signs of weapons testing, but look closer and things get complicated. Some structures look scientific circular patterns for satellite calibration, dish antennas for deep space tracking. That enormous runway, maybe for a reusable spaceplane, not just bombers. China's space ambitions are no secret. This could be their Cape Canaveral, but with more sand. Or maybe it's both military and scientific side by side. In today's world, the line between the two is blurry. A spaceplane can launch satellites or deploy weapons. This could be a hub for China's most advanced dual-use tech, a skunkworks for the future. Theories abound, but confirmation is elusive. The base is a Rorschach test. Analysts see what they expect or fear. The truth is likely a complex mix, and maybe something no one's guessed yet. Official channels are silent, but information leaks out. Local reports mention convoys of military trucks at night, villages relocated, residents sworn to secrecy. These rumors suggest a project with an immense footprint and tight control. Foreign intelligence agencies are watching closely, leaking hints of disruptive technologies, hypersonic vehicles, directed energy weapons, advanced drones. The picture is of a facility at the cutting edge where science fiction becomes reality. Academic and commercial analysts pore over satellite photos, track missing scientists, and speculate about a high-priority national project. The fragments don't give a complete picture, just scattered puzzle pieces, a rumor here, a leak there, a bit of data analysis, but together a blurry shape emerges, something with profound implications for global security and technology. The whispers all say the same thing. Pay attention to the desert. Something important is happening just out of sight. The world is piecing it together, one rumor at a time. The Taklamakan's silence is starting to speak. Let's talk about those runways, the most baffling part of this mystery. They're pristine strips of tarmac in a sea of desolation, some over 3 miles long. What kind of aircraft needs that? Not even the world's biggest planes. One theory, a space plane allowing rapid, reusable access to space, a game changer for China. But building a space plane is incredibly hard. If China's testing one here, this base is historic, or maybe the runways are for something else, swarms of drones launching and recovering hundreds at once. The strange layout doesn't match any standard airport, or perhaps they're testing entirely new propulsion systems, technologies still in the realm of science fiction. When you push boundaries, you need space privacy and very long runways. This base offers all three. The runways to nowhere might be runways to a future we can't yet imagine. Whatever's being tested, it's not for public eyes. The desert is the perfect cover for the next leap forward. So what do we actually know? Not much. There's a massive secret base in the Chinese desert, built at breakneck speed, shrouded in silence. It has features suggesting military, scientific, and aerospace uses. We've seen the runways, hangars, and strange patterns. We've heard the rumors, but no solid answers. Just speculation and more questions. The base is a black hole, sucking in resources and emitting only mystery. Every new satellite image raises more questions. The only certainty, the people working there are not idle. The real question, is China catching up or about to leap ahead? You don't hide something this well unless it's a genuine surprise. A trump card. The silence is not inactivity, it's anticipation. The desert won't keep its secret forever. When it's revealed, the world may never be the same. The only question is, will we be ready? Probably not.